name is Susan. On behalf of the Highland Park Public Library, I'd like to welcome you to Library in Your Living Room. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a Mother's Day card on Canva.com. The first thing you need to do is log into Canva.com. You can do that with your Google account, your Facebook account, or you can make your own account using any email. I'm already logged in, so I'm going to click on Create a Design. Canva has a whole bunch of templates. There is a card template, but it's made for you to have it professionally printed by Canva. But we're going to be making a card that you can print on your home printer. So we're not going to use their template there. We're going to instead create a custom dimension. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to set it up to be a normal sheet of paper. So a regular sheet of paper is 8.5 by 11 inches. Landscape, that would be 11 inches by 8.5. And I'm going to click Create Design. So Canva has now created a sheet of paper for me to work on that's 8.5 by 11 in landscape format. Next, I'm going to click on Elements over on the left. And I'm going to choose this element here in the grids that shows these two columns. I'm going to drag it over and drop it. And it plops these two columns nicely down on the sheet of paper. I'm going to click off of it, and then I'm going to click onto this copy page icon to make 2 pages. We're going to be printing this out two-sided on your printer. So this side on the right, on the first page, will be the outside of front of your card, and this side will be the outside back of your card. When it prints two-sided, this is going to be the inside front of your card, and this is going to be the inside back of your card. So the main elements in creating a card, the front of the card and the inside of the card, you want to do on the right-hand side. So my mother likes flowers, so I'm going to look up flowers and see what we have. We've got some nice little sketches of flowers, but I don't like many of these. I want to put a photo on, so I'm going to click on Photos and do the same search. Now here are the photos that are offered. You'll see that some of the photos have a little crown. That crown means that you have to pay for the photo. So you want to find the ones that don't have the little crown, like this one. Those are free. I'm going to grab one, and I'm just going to drop it down onto my page. It pushes it in, but it's kind of lopsided, and I don't really like this bright spot. So I'm going to click on it, and then up on the upper controls, I can crop it. And then I can just click and drag it to get the flowers that I like. I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to click off, and there's my flowers. Now I'm going to put some text on the front. I think I'm going to say to Mom. So I'm going to grab a heading, and I'm going to plop it down. And I'm going to type the words. I'm going to grab these 2 bars on the side and drag them over so that they bump up on the edges of my column. That way my mom is centered. But I don't like this font. It's too plain. So I'm going to go up to here where we see Open Sans Extra. That's the name of the font that it's currently using. And I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to find a font that I like. I like to use script fonts. So I'm going to try, let's try this one. I'm going to change it to that. And as you see, it changes over. Kind of looks like it says to man. So let's try the Allura font and see if it looks better. I think that's a better font. But it's too small for my taste. So I'm going to click on where it says 62. And I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to try, let's see, 80. 80 is pretty good, but I think I can make it even bigger. I think 96 looks very good. But now you'll notice, since it's bigger, it kind of falls into the dark part of the photo. You can't really see the edges, but we can fix that by clicking on the photo and clicking up here with this odd little checkerboard. That's the transparency of our photo, and we can make the photo a little bit lighter. until we can see the words well. We could also try changing the color of the words by clicking on the A with all the colors underneath. And you can see it shows you what the photos of colors are. And it also gives you an option of a whole bunch of other colors. So if I wanted to see what it would look like in pink, I could click on pink and then click off. And I don't like that look at all. So I could either undo and bring it back to black, or I could try other colors. I'm going to leave it at black. So there's the front of my cover. I think that looks very nice. Now I want to put the inside, and remember the inside words have to be on the inside of the back cover when you fold it. So we want to put the words on this side. If you look over in your text here, you'll see that you have a bunch of different words, things that people have set up. And I kind of like the way this one looks that says, "Here's to you, Kayla Marie." You can see it's free, so I'm just going to drag it over and once again drop it onto my page and then squish it down so that it fits. Now, of course, my text is way too big here, so we're going to have to make that smaller. Let's make it 72 for now. And I'm going to put in here, instead of Kayla Marie, I'm going to put in Happy Mother's Day. And I'm going to put down here, "You're wonderful and favorite daughter." Now I don't want that "here's to you." So I'm going to click on this whole selection and I'm going to go up to where it says ungroup, and I'm going to ungroup it. And then I'm going to click on that "here's to you" and hit the backspace key to get rid of it. It's a little close to the edge, this Happy Mother's Day part, so I'm going to squish it in a little bit because I don't want to accidentally have it run off the edge when I print out. Because remember, most printers you have to leave about 1/4 of an inch around the edge. So there it is. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. And this time I think I will make this one a color. So let's make this one this sort of purple. So there it is in purple. And let's make this one an entirely new color. I could choose from the regular colors, or I could click up here on the new colors and I could pick a pinkish color. So there we go. Okay, now this blue background will print out, so we don't want that. So I'm just going to click on that grid and I'm going to hit backspace, and that way we wipe out that background. So now we have, "To Mom, Happy Mother's Day from your wonderful daughter." This is kind of fun. It kind of looks like a cute little background of a card. So I could add something in there. I could use the text and I could add a subheading, plop that down, and I could say, "A Susan original." If you've ever noticed on the back of cards, they often have the publisher information on the back. So I'm going to drag that up. But I want that to be much smaller. So as you know, we go up to our image up here and we pick a smaller font. There. And I'm going to plop that down. And now everybody who knows me knows that I like dogs. So I think I should add a dog to my scene here. So I'm going to type in dog. And there's a cute dog, and he's free. So I'm going to bring him in. Look how big he is. But that's easy to fix. I just click on this white dot, drag him down, and he can be sitting on the thing. There, so now I've made my own personal background for the back page, making it look very professional. And I'm done. So now I just need to save it. So all I do is go and click on this little arrow with the download bar and click on that. It's going to download it. Now it wants to download it as a ping, but since you're making a card, you should click on the arrow and print it as a PDF, either a standard PDF or a PDF print. So I'm going to choose PDF print, and I want to make sure it's going to do both pages, and I'm going to download it. So now it's downloading, and it's done. And then you always get this ad, which you can just close. And as you see down in the lower corner, it's downloading, and now it's finished. If I click on this, it'll open it up, and there's my card. When you print it, it's a good idea because we set everything up to go all the way to the edge. You have two options when you print. You may want to just print it as is, and your printer will just cut off whatever isn't going to fit on the printer. You'll have a white border around it, and it'll just cut it off. Or, oops, see, that's printed. You can have what's called a bleed, and it will cut off the image, but it'll be full size. I think it's best to print the printable area where it forces everything and makes the white border around the edge. And there you go. I would just hit print, and I would print out my card. Be sure before you print that you have it set up to print double-sided. I hope you enjoyed this and you make a nice card for your mom.